Cornish and Eagleville Elementary, is that right?
Yeah. Do you see me at all or not yet?
Well, hey, Jeff, how are you? He just got the invite. He's on his way to work now.
All right.
Okay, I'm sitting with Brad Dale, and when you get in, do you want to leave the line? Oh, just call me when you get in. All right. That's right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay. Quietly. We're gonna walk after this.
Okay, wonderful. Thanks, Jeff. Love you too. Bye-bye.
What a guy.
He's gonna call us in and gets in on, rubs up the computer, yeah.
What's that? Oh, sorry. I just want to make sure it works.
I know, no, I want
All I did is I clicked on the link and then saying, okay, got it. Just that we're doing
Okay.
this.
It's not in your circle.
That's okay. It's just a silly thing Google does. So we're gonna. It's like Facebook, but.
Okay.
Let's see what you want.
Now, what will everybody do?
Oops. So,
Well, yeah, will everybody talk to him or just you talk to him?
well, ooh.
Oh, I see, we're still getting the spooky stuff.
Oh,
geez.
Should I try logging into Google or not?
Yeah. Go on.
I see you.
So, what happens is as soon as someone starts talking, it senses it and overtakes.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So as soon as
He accepts.
yeah, so
He becomes
like,
that.
whoever starts talking, like as soon as Gail is logged on, if she starts talking, you'll see her face. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you could have 30 people. Whoever's talking, that'll be the main feature.
But everybody can talk.
Yeah.
So we can go around and get Dana's computer up and Gail's and Allison's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go.
And then fourth grade, right?
Yep.
And I simply clicked on the link you sent from your first thing.
Oh, you can hear us talking about you.
Yeah. Talking about me? Yeah.
Just say you read it. Click join.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
Now, Brad,
yeah.
he wants to leave time for questions,
Hold on.
and he wants to leave time for questions. Would you rather he not, just because of the...
I mean, you could.
Well, the only thing I thought of is somebody whispered a question to us. We put it on the board, and then nobody asks from their seat out loud. They would have to ask us to ask it, right?
I think that. So,
Brad, is this supposed to go through the IPVO?
no.
Because the IPVO is picking up. Turn this off.
Yeah, bro.
So I'll disconnect my IPVO. I don't use it that often.
He's calling, I think.
Okay. So, only problem is you won't feel when it's dark. Not that it matters. He's gonna feel the problem. So now we see. So.
That's Barb's room.
So if I start talking,
Cheers.
I overtake. Now, Gail, you start talking.
Hey, Brad, I can hear you really clear.
You're not
Can you hear
coming?
me?
Let me see something.
I heard Barb talking.
Barb, can
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do I have to click my name?
maybe.
Can you hear me now, Brad?
Oh, I can hear you. Oh,
Okay, because I clicked you,
oh, okay.
but I see you and Barb.
Yeah, if you click on the people,
Mm-hmm.
then you see them. So when Jeff joins, can you click on me? Perfect. Click on Barb. Now you can see her.
I can see Barb.
Good.
I'm going to see you now, Gail.
That's all.
You can what, Barb?
How do I see you then?
I don't know. I have a black screen, but I can see you drinking your coffee.
Yeah, you do. I'm
Click on Dale. Can you click on her?
It doesn't let me see
I'm just
her.
blue.
It tells me it's her. I can hear her.
Blue.
It has a red line through the video camera. It says turn camera on. Oh,
Yeah,
can you see me now?
Yep.
Oh, there you are.
If I do something inappropriate, can you see it?
Yep.
Where?
It's right here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm looking in this little box.
So when I want to see Jeff, I click Brad.
Yeah, when you want Jeff.
He's going to get on in a few minutes.
Yeah, here, if you mute, the one thing that you can do is if you mute the microphone.
Isn't it muted?
Am I muted now?
No, you're on. Good is you only hear you.
Oh, no echo.
No echo.
What if we feed you questions to ask?
That'll be-
Like if someone...
I see a picture of Barb at the bottom, a small screen.
That's a good idea. Can you?
What?
On,
Now Barb's muted.
yeah, so you can't hear her. That's good. So she won't be able to talk.
Well, so Barb can't, but she can hear me right now.
Yeah. So when we're doing this, it might be a good idea to mute your.
How would I do that?
Go into you and then.
The down arrow?
Yeah. No,
Mute.
You could do that, or you can go up there.
Okay, because that's what now the video is turned off.
Here. Hello. Okay, so you guys are both muted. Let me go into another room. Yeah. First and third.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Kim, Aaron Baker, and...
Okay, I'll make sure they're set up, but it works, so that's good. Can you guys just stay on? Don't use Google. Don't use Firefox. Dun dun dun. That's pretty neat. Wait, what is that? Why does it say that? Oh, you're on Firefox. That's why. Yeah, let's see. Go into your email. Yeah, only thing is you'll need the email though. You'll need the link.
So this, like you said, that whole thing.
Yeah, that's it. Go through. Can you get Methactin? Just type in Methactin. Yeah. Yeah.
It was like 3 months ago.
Yeah, who gives a crap? Where is it? There we go. Click on there and go through. It'll say you may need to sign in. Yeah. Yeah. So it'll Methactin, then it'll bump you to the MyMSD. And then Yeah, click allow. I would put it up here. Just how you regularly do your thing. You plug it into. They're not gonna. I mean, yeah, they don't need to really say no. Hello, you were like the same age, right? Cool. Can you? Oh, just click the green. It says okay or got it or join. Trying to be sure. Cool. There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Good to go. Rock on.
There's a little mute button.
Hello? I can't hear you. Wait. Am I unmuted now? Oh, I hear you.
I'm muting them.
Rory, I'm looking for math review.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I also need your,
Oh, he's in Keffer's
Jeff Cornish saying you guys are at 1:30, right?
yeah.
So if you could go in, find the link. Only thing is you're going through your email. Make sure you're using Google. Enjoy. Hi guys.
Go into my email.
Yeah, go into email. Just do a normal thing, sign in. It walks you through what you need to do. I'll stop back in a little.
Is it in there?
Yeah, I sent you the link. Where are you going?
Are we going to his room?
Whose room?
Oh, mine.
No, it's online. Yeah.
All right, for that question.
Oh.
Hey, Mom, I am in. I think it looks like I see a lot of people in already. I think I see Brad, so I'll hang up and I'll stay on Google Hangout here.
Thanks.
Can you hear me, Jeff?
I can, Mom. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I see you have full classes in here. This is good.
Yeah, Connie and David are here.
Oh yeah, the bee people are here.
No wise comment. Oh.
Tell them I say hello.
They're right here. They can hear.
Yeah, that's good.
Will you be able to show us around?
Yeah, and you know, I was going to set up the tornado machine, which would take about 5 minutes or so. So I'm tempted to do that as well. I can take you around the studio with that kind of thing. Is that what you were thinking of? The green screen?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It might be risky to walk around the building because we have different Wi-Fi from one part of the building to the next, and I think I would use my connections if I went to like the newsroom. But I can stay in the studio.
Will we only see your head, or will we be able to see some of?
No, I can spin things around like that.
Okay.
Yep, now we're good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not tech.
Uncle Dave, how are you? Did you bring the bees in?
I brought 2 bees, but they're both dead.
Okay.
I'm taking
My condolences.
1 drone and 1 worker bee.
Okay. I figured you could bring a whole hive in, a live cluster of them. Hey, Connie, how are you?
How are you, buddy?
Good.
How you doing?
Good to see you guys.
You. Congratulations on those 10 years of being married.
Oh, thanks. Yes, coming up fast. 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
Have you talked to Maddie lately?
Yeah.
Good. I need to give him a call. It's been probably 3 weeks since I talked to at least.
Yeah, they're getting ready to move, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah, they closed on that house, I guess.
Yep, yeah. I'm going down on Monday.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm renovating it for.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll let you go because I know you got to get organized here.
Yeah, would you need to do something in the way of prep?
Well, I'm going to set up this tornado machine real quick. If the classes aren't ready until 1:30, this will just take me 5 minutes, so we'll be good.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Mom. But I'll keep everything up, obviously.
I think she'd like to try to get to 25, and I don't know if that's 2 or 3 years more for her. Maybe 3. Well, I don't know. They had them, and not for this year. With the stipulation, it had to be 15 people. Well, we knew 15 more to go. But then the board approved the number that I'm not sure what it is. Probably close to 10 or 11. It still saved, like, in a minute, 180,000. That might be maybe somebody else came on board too since. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't that something? Yeah.
Nope, we got something here. Have a seat on the right. We have it in here. We have sign stains on the road.
What's this? We're supposed to have our turn.
We're going to have Mr. Cornish, and this is actually, I'm going to say this is Mr. Cornish's son. He's a meteorologist. And we're doing like a Google chat right now, but it starts at
Technology, you know?
1:30. So we're a little bit early.
I think that Brad is teaching different classes. First is first, and then you can watch the plan.
Other service in the
We're just started.
30K. Yes. But it's almost the size of a phone. The most expensive is probably this. Not
Fine. I hope
this
it's
one.
and you
The rest of it's fairly cheap. That's estimate. Yeah. Classrooms and PDF.
Not at recess.
That's how I think.
Right, we're just like a couple.
You from up here?
Yep. That's a mile away from here.
Pretty close.
Pretty much, I live within 2 miles of the station.
You don't like it? Yeah. That's rare these days.
Yeah, I did not. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I first visited my brother. We all lived.
That's cool. Yeah. Really be the same for us, but in the same street.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Finally open door, you know.
You're $7 an hour.
Yeah. Well,
They hate us all the time.
good shape for that with a case.
Right.
What does that do? Just,
I don't know.
you don't have to do it.
Yeah, well, I don't know how this actually works together. It's an electronic device that turns the water just like this. I don't know.
It's a big stuff.
Her class.
Did the station buy this?
It did, yeah. And
I think that's sort of like that.
There's a lot to it.
a little bit, yeah, every time I hear that.
If you do this in a talking around, you just set it up.
It's tough. I think we're gonna do it tomorrow.
I mean, everybody will hear you. That's the only thing. You can unmute and say, hey, Mrs. Beam, if you want to say, say hi to Mr. Cornish. Yeah.
Fans. One for the pyramid straight up into the sky. And the other one sends it in.
Okay.
It's kind of, it's all right.
Stop.
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
that's why you are. Not
Doesn't take much to impress me.
Here's the mistake. I'm going to like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We're waiting for him to get everything ready. Yes.
You're in? Yeah,
Hiding. Yeah.
all right, guys, now.
Here, whenever they're ready, 1:30 was the start time. And people hang. There's really Skype and Google Hangouts. Have you used either?
I'll use Skype.
Okay. Maybe you can pay for that. All I know is those one-on-one. Here we have.
There's another service.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. This is just Google Hangouts.
That's unusual. You can invite 1,000 people.
That's pretty cool. Big structure.
One, the kids get this. Just invite.
Yeah.
You need a login.
Security stuff. Yeah.
Doesn't look like that every day.
Yeah, the new password.
Classes that are joined.
Watch it. I want to start doing the news.
He might be like the only time he's doing this. Like other presenters are doing multiple presentations throughout the day. I think he should be at this one time.
Yeah, it's simple. Scary.
Yeah, like, really?
No,
You do a lot of it.
Just
that we can see him, but he's probably.
that's cool.
Yeah. All right, Jack. Have a good day. Thanks. Thanks.
All right, up there's Mrs. Castle. All right.
See us.
Miss Turner.
Interruption. That Whitmer, please call the office. This is Whitmer. Please call the main office. Thank you. I can't hear it. Brad?
I know. All right, let's. All right.
Can you ask her if you're in there?
What? I heard him. Yeah. Yeah. Well, how about my class? Would you rather sit on the rug or at your seat? Then go, and then they can come sit on the rug. No, but we're all at our Oh, I thought. It's me. Are you just learning But if you're at your seat, you have to be sitting down because so people behind you can see. Yeah, because we only need the right
Okay. I'm muted. I'm down here.
Wait a minute, where's your, did the little mute, is that you?
Right here. I don't know. Oh, this is no, this is you, because that's where Brad is. Where's our, here's our room.
Okay, you need to mute.
Okay, okay, but I'm muted right here.
Where's Ray?
See up here?
Right, no, they just hit mute, okay? yours like doing all the switching too? I guess we're waiting for every class to get in before we start. What's your name?
I can make it clear.
Nick. You did. A lot of people, yeah. I just need to see page 8. Where he's a meteorologist. Pennsylvania. I think he has a little car. Avery.
Hello, Mr. Cornish.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Looks like we have a good number of classrooms in there already.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
And then it'll say unmute. Well, when you're muted, then at the bottom you're going to see this. Oh. Bed and Deborah.
It's just random. They can do it.
Not sure. Oh, whoops.
I think.
Should I say yes? Yes?
Hey guys, sounds like you guys are close to being ready. You guys, all right, very good. If there's another classroom that joins at some point, that's totally fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very good.
I muted myself down here.
No,
It's not muted.
Why am I not?
Oh.
Okay, let me.
I can't.
You know what we're gonna do?
When we go to Mrs. Bean's room to listen to this, you can sit out in the hallway. have this picture and it looks like he's talking. Maybe it's on YouTube. Okay. You're welcome to join them, though. Okay, let me see if we can get him to speak.
We don't need to.
There we go. Okay. There we go.
Can you guys hear me now? Is this better? Okay, good. Sorry about that. I don't know how it got muted, but I think we're in better shape now. So I'm sorry, I don't know if you caught any of that, but I was saying that my name is Jeff, and Mrs. Cornish is my mom, and I am 34 years old, and I live in northwest Pennsylvania, so I'm on the opposite corner of Pennsylvania where we get a lot of snow. In fact, we get about 100 inches of snow in a typical year. And back in the late 1980s, I was a student at Eagleville, the same place where you guys are, but there was a different building at the time. So it's kind of fun to come back and visit with you guys, even if I can't be there in person. So sorry for the sound issue there. But when I come into work, I hope that wasn't for me. I'm not sure. When I come into work, I will work on building a forecast, and I'll take notes. And every meteorologist, the person who studies the weather, has their own routine. But I'll jot down my forecast on a paper like this, and instead of just trying to get viewers to read my handwriting, which is not the best, I'll then spend about an hour building weather graphics, and I can use a program, kind of like a really expensive version of PowerPoint, but it will create graphics that look a lot like this. This is the 7-day forecast that our morning and noon meteorologists use, and we can show all kinds of things like satellite and radar picture. And you guys are down around the southeast corner of Pennsylvania. You can see my finger right over here. And you guys are just beginning to see some clouds. We have some fairly thick clouds over our head. So we can see things like that and do some neat things with our graphics. This graphic is a time-lapse from a camera. A lot of people don't realize this, but in Erie we actually have beaches. And we're on the edge of Lake Erie. And Lake Erie kind of looks like the ocean. You can't see across it. On the other side is Canada. But we can get some interesting weather because of the lake. I'm not sure if I might need to turn my speakers down. Is this any better? I think there might have been some feedback there. But I understand that some of you guys have been learning about things like the water cycle and different types of clouds and all that. And I realize there are a few different grades. But I wanted to talk about today's weather and about how we do our jobs as meteorologists. So after building a forecast and making some graphics, then I go over to the green screen. And actually, I'm going to walk you over there. And most of you guys realize that when you see a TV meteorologist doing the weather, there's not really a map behind them. In fact, it just looks like this. Hopefully I didn't lose my internet connection there. You can see me. But the computers can make the map appear on anything that's that color green behind me. So it's pretty cool. I can't wear a green tie on St. Patrick's Day, but beyond that, it's not a big deal because most people rarely wear green. And when I look into the camera, now the camera's off right now, but I would see a video of exactly what you see when I'm doing the weather. So that's how I know where to point. I can look into the TV screens up there, or there are also TV screens on the side. Now they're off right now. Unfortunately, there's not a director in right now to turn it on. But I can look to the sides, and that will also help me point. And if I stand just far enough out from the green screen, then when I tilt my head back and look at those side TV screens, it almost looks like, the angle makes it look like I'm looking back at the actual map, which doesn't really exist there. And that way I can point into Philadelphia or Harrisburg, or I can point to Cleveland, Ohio, and my finger won't be way off. And then after that, I'll usually sit down over here, and this is the desk where the news anchors would sit. And what you might realize if you ever visit a TV station, the stuff that you see looks very nice, but the stuff that you don't see is often filled with wires and things like that. But it's kind of neat. I interned at NBC 10 in Philadelphia in 2002, and they're a much bigger operation because Philadelphia is a lot bigger than Erie. They're the biggest city in the state. We're the 4th biggest city in the state. But that basically means that they have more people and some extra tools, but we do a pretty good job here because we're a combination of the local NBC station and the local CBS station. So I wanted to show a couple of maps, and there's a way to share my screen here. It may actually look kind of funny just for a second. You might see this series of images here. I'm not sure if can you guys see my screen now? All right. This is a map of the average amount of snow that we see in a typical year, and that's the state of Pennsylvania. So if you can see down in the bottom right corner, down where that little arrow is, that's central Montgomery County. That's where Eagleville is, and Lower Providence, and Worcester, and Miss Acton School District. And there you average probably about 25, 26 inches of snow in a typical year. It's less down at the airport on the south side of Philadelphia. If you go west, though, you begin to get into the blues, and that's where you see more snow. And then here you find, to the west, you find a stripe of a little bit of pink and white and some deeper blue, and those are mountains there. Call that the Laurel Highlands, and they see a lot of snow. And then in the top left corner, near that number 100 there, that's where we see about 100 inches of snow in a typical year. And we live near that here in Erie. And that's mainly because of lake effect snow. Now the shape of the land and the mountains, this is a map of Pennsylvania, and it may be hard to see, but the little red line is the state border there. And I want to scoot back. Yeah, it does say that I'm screen sharing, so hopefully you guys can see that. Down here in the green bottom right corner, that's near Worcester and Montgomery County, and if you look really closely, you can even see some features like low spots, like the Schuylkill River, and even the Skipback Creek and Perkiomen Creek appear if you look really closely. When you begin to go west, closer to State College, you find some big mountains there. And then the oranges and the reds and the purples, that's where the elevation is higher. And a lot of you guys are learning that the higher you are, the colder it is. If you go up into the sky, it gets colder. And usually if you go up into the mountains, it's going to be a little cooler. In the Poconos, it might be 5 or 10 degrees cooler than you guys are right now. Here's today's radar map that shows, again, here's Pennsylvania. That, if you can see that arrow moving around a little bit. And there are some showers to our south and west, and then some thunderstorms in parts of western Kentucky. It's a long way away. And this map shows the satellite picture. And this is really neat because it's a black and white view of what our eyes would see if we were in outer space or on the edge of outer space looking down. And you can see down where that cursor is, and I hope you can see my little cursor. That's down where you guys are, and you had sunshine this morning. It's a really nice day, and now the clouds are building. And in other parts of Pennsylvania, there was a lot of white at the beginning of the loop, and that all went away. That was fog that we say that it burnt off throughout the morning. And now, to the north of that, up into western New York, there are some tiny little popcorn-like clouds, and those are cumulus clouds, and they're beginning to form because the ground is warmer there. And we're not seeing cumulus clouds to the south because the ground there is still cooler because the fog kept those areas just a little cooler throughout the day. So you can learn a whole lot about what's going on with the weather with a satellite picture like this. And the problem is, I'm going to turn this into a 16 frame loop. This is an 8 frame loop. But I'm going to make this go back deeper into time. And as this slowly loads, you'll notice that it starts off kind of dark. And that was basically sunrise in the very beginning. I'm going to make it go back a little farther so you guys